So we got the jobs report that shows the jobs that were gained and lost, the unemployment rate, all of these numbers, and it was surprisingly positive. I hear a lot of times when we get numbers like this that come out, people say, what do you mean? How can we be adding jobs? How can unemployment be low when I feel sort of so bad about the economy right now? We're gonna drill down a little bit on those numbers. This chart shows the monthly change in jobs, and we can see that in this sort of 2023 period, we were adding jobs at a pretty rapid clip each month. And that gradually slowed to the point that in 2025, we're adding jobs in some months, we're losing jobs in some months. And we get this sort of final jump in January of 130,000 jobs, but we just saw some large downward revisions to 2025. After all those ups and downs, we basically added 181,000 jobs for the entire year. So when we zoom in and look at this chart of private sector job growth, we can see that the recent job growth has been really concentrated in the healthcare sector. If you eliminated healthcare, we basically would be seeing no job growth at all in the private sector. Much smaller than that, but still positive, we see leisure and hospitality. This is restaurants, hotels. The construction sector is adding jobs, but mostly in the non-residential area. Some of this may be AI data centers getting built, but none of these rival the size and scale of the healthcare gains that we've seen over the course of the past year. In many ways, it's a pretty good area for growth. We just require more healthcare workers as the population gets older. And at least parts of it seem like they're pretty immune from the looming effects of artificial intelligence. AI is not going to come in and take care of your aging grandfather. But it also means that we are increasingly dependent on this one sector. And if that sector falters for any of a number of reasons, then the rest of the economy is really not adding many jobs to make up for it. So when we look at this chart of job losses by industry, we see the industries where we're actually seeing employment fall. The most notable, of course, is government, and most of that is the federal government, where we saw job cuts under the early days of the Trump administration. But we're also seeing job cuts in transportation and warehousing, in retail and information, which includes the media industry and some of tech and manufacturing, which is an area that President Trump has talked about as being really important for job growth. And while, yes, layoffs may be relatively low, if you lose a job right now, it's really hard to find a new one. That doesn't feel like a strong labor market. Broad numbers obscure a lot of complexity beneath the surface. But once you drill down a little bit, it's more complicated and for many households, more of a struggle.